How's everybody doing? You're doing good, guys? Just before we start the show, I don't know, guys. I don't think this is it. I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the move down back to 15k or 20k or 5k or 3k, 2k, 1k. I don't think this is the move. There are reasons for that, but altcoins dumped big time. Altcoins dumped big time. So the big question is this the spring before the altcoin season? You might be like, dude, what you smoking? I'm drinking cultured milk. It's white as snow. It's very good. People are in fear. We are not in fear. We are not anywhere close to the fear. And there are reasons for that. Bitcoin isn't dropping. Altcoins are dropping below the support levels. Bitcoin is not dropping below the support levels. I'm feeling good, guys. Now, that said, not financial advice. You do what you want to do with your money. That said, can this go towards downside? I don't know. It can, maybe. I don't know. You know, if you listen to, Michael Burry, 1.6 billion short position on stock market, maybe. If you listen to Crypto Savvy, maybe. If you listen to Capo, maybe. If you listen to all the bears on Twitter, maybe. I don't know, man. On the other hand, here on this channel, in TA Fans Club, we are still bullish. How's everybody doing in chat? S&P bottom out. Maybe, man, I haven't been watching actually too much what S&P is doing. He's breaking my line. Technically, he's breaking my line, but the line goes a little bit down here. The lines can always be adjusted. We can see that, but there is that. Also over here on S&P 500, there is expanding musical instrument up here. So this cannot, unless something happens. Unless something happens on S&P 500, over here right now. If something bad happens and this drops towards downside, this is actually gonna go over here and do another move towards upside. It is very, very close. Are you ready? But if you drink out of teapot, no way. I like drinking, when it comes to cultured milk, you gotta have like a small cup. Oh, that's so good, man. That's so good. Who's in the chat? Milan Petrov, as always. Bear. I hope you guys like my thumbnail. I do, put some, what are you gonna say? I put some, some soul into the thumbnail, so there's that. Ron the Doctor, how you doing, man? Ron, nice to have you here. Why not leave it up? Boom! Exactly, looks like a big poo. Rotten cheese. I did say, bro, Bitcoin will fall with the S&P next week. This week, plus DXY looks strong. Yeah, DXY is 0.04% up, so it looks very, very strong. Hi all, time to buy, maybe low, nice nut. Garrett, damn John. Dance for me, Bears. Jürgen, what's up? Crypto Unicorn. Crypto Unicorn? I don't know. What was your target on Bitcoin? I'm a little bit unsure about that. I forgot. I forgot what your target on Bitcoin is. What is your target on Bitcoin? I don't know. We gotta scroll up a little bit up here. I don't know. 27 something. No, I mean this bottom wedge 28.4. I mean I've been looking at this as well, 28.6 or something like that. But there is other reasons for that. You know, we're gonna check that out. We're gonna check that out. Wait, what's up? I've returned. Of course you return always, and there is volatility. When there is no volatility, you're nowhere to be seen. Only volatility. You're just as emotional as me. Matic really worries me. Why should you be worried, man? Why should you be worried? Why should you be worried? Yes, down 5%. LRC down 5%. BNB down 2%. Qcoin down 0.4%. There's a Qcoin link down below if you do not know, guys. There's a Qcoin down link below. 20% off. Gotta shield my affiliate links. 1inch down 7%. DNX down 13%. Fetch AI down 8%. Ocean down 8%. Pepe down 10%. Ooh, that's bad. It's not, but you know. There is that. But this might be just the legendary dip on altcoins, guys. The legendary dip on, I don't think it's dip on Bitcoin, but the legendary dip on altcoins. So we got a daily time, you know, daily close up here. No, sorry, this is 2-day time frame up here. 2-day time frame, and we are breaking towards downside up here. Daily time frame up here. We have bullish engulfing candle right back down again. So volatility, guys, volatility. But if you drink out of dip, no way. Are you ready? Bought chilies, long on eat. Damn, Milana goes all in, man. True. Happy. Good morning, DG. How you doing, man? Fellows. I will return to the set zone after 6 weeks, 6 zones west of the US here. Okay, welcome back then, welcome back, man, welcome back. Ah, God, look at this nice, now. Let's remove everything and, you know, start talking a little bit about Bitcoin, you know, to calm you guys down. And just draw a little bit, you know, bigger, very, you know, interesting channel. Now, if you look, you know, take into everything into consideration over here. Let's take everything into consideration. Everything. We are not below a crucial support level. So Bitcoin, you know, I don't see Bitcoin going down to, you know, any kind of, you know, 20k, 15k, whatever. It's just not below any kind of crucial level. Let's go up here, over here, this daily bottom down here. It hit right now daily bottom on the dollar over here. It didn't even hit these wicks up here. It's still not out of this bigger channel up here. I mean, this over here is a crucial level, 27.8, 27.7, 27.8, give or take. That's a crucial level. Oftentimes when you go down, you'll break crucial levels. I mean, sorry about that, but you know, ear is ear. Oh, that feels good. Oh yeah. Sorry about that, but you know, that had to be done. It is, you know, it goes below. Okay, it's better now. I think it's better. I don't know. It goes below crucial levels. Over here, for example, we had. Over here we had. Well, technically it doesn't. Technically it doesn't. There's a retest up here, and on this retest up here, then you know we start having a bit dump. But it's only below the supports down here that we actually had the big move. Over here it was an interesting part up here because this was actually going towards upside. But yeah, it broke this bigger channel up here towards downside over here, right? So some kind of very you know, interesting, you know, these big, you know, these big moves needs to break. These big moves needs to break for us to have some kind of, you know, panic attack. Now we are still not having any kind of panic attack because the big moves are not broken. Doesn't matter how you look at this over here, right? The big moves are not broken yet. I don't know, if you pull up here, down here, doesn't matter. Let's do just these last 2 weeks over here. Yeah, so we cannot have panic attack just yet. It is going down a little bit, but you know, it is not time for a panic attack just yet. Panic attack there will be time for panic attack, but you know, that time is not right now, right? I'm gonna put all the way up here. The time is not right now. And altcoins did, you know, fall through the support levels. A lot of altcoins did fall through the support levels. We're gonna start with XRP over here, and you can see up here that XRP came to some kind of support level and fell through that. OP also up here was consolidating up here. Actually, OP is actually hitting some kind of support level up here. I don't know what that is. Let's check out some other coins that I have some kind of lines on, because I've been looking at some coins. I'll go up here. I'll got rejected by the top of over here, but it's not below the support level, right? You know, support line down here on Algo, right? It is not on it is having a big week on the downside. You can see down here that that there was some kind of channel up here, but you know, it went down inside this bigger channel up here to the bottom of that channel. So everything seems to me that we just, you know, had an overreaction down to the support levels, huge support levels, a capitulation of altcoins, I would say, a capitulation of altcoins. And the only way right now that we can see right now is towards the upside. I mean, this has been going for a long time, capitulation up here, and right now, you know, altcoins goes into the other direction. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. No XRP above the support. XRP above the support. How do you figure that? How do you figure it's above the support? How do you figure that out? Let's see up here. I mean, it might close above the support, but it's not above the support yet. I mean, if you use this line over here, yeah, it actually is almost doesn't matter. There is a better line over here. Let's go to the 2-week time frame up here. Yeah, this line. Oh, look at this nice line on the bottom, man. This bottom line is nice. So we're gonna use this bottom line up here. And then it depends whether it's this one up here, up here, up here. You know, I don't think it's this one. It might be over here. How do we figure this out? I don't know. It looks like it's below support to me, man. It looks like it's below support to me. But there is a nice line up here. I don't know if you guys see it already, but I see it already. And there is a very, very nice line, and I'm gonna tell you right now that this line hits actually this stop over here on the dollar. Not almost on the dollar, but very close. Maybe something like this, give or take. Let's put all the way up here. See what this actually did over here. So we had, you know, XRP had this giant move down over here, broke the trend down, went sideways, and retested the line up here, which is very bullish. What do you think the Bitcoin did, guys? What do you think that Bitcoin did? What do you think that Bitcoin did, guys? What do you think that Bitcoin did on big time frames? What do you think Bitcoin did, guys? Where is the line? What do you think Bitcoin did over here? What do you think Bitcoin did? It went up, broke, retested, went sideways, accumulated, and went in the opposite direction. Right? And XRP they're doing the same thing right now. XRP just on small time frames, but you know, it's still the same thing. Everything is the same thing. Doesn't matter time frames. It went down, broke, sideways, tapped that, right back up again. So I would say that this is the first time that I could say that, you know, I'm right now bullish on XRP, because this step, this very nice step, there might be bottom line somewhere over here, and I feel that it's over there. But you know, let's go someplace over here. See, can we get a nicer line? I mean, still there's a little bit left to go to 55 or something like that, but you know, when it comes this close and doesn't go all the way, that's actually quite bullish, right? So this should be a channel over here somewhere, something like this over here, right? Give or take, maybe a little bit towards downside out here, something like this. There you go. So it's still a downtrending channel, but downtrending channels up here, they are bullish by definition, right? So this overreaction up here is actually, you know, the move towards the upside. Tap. Just look at the market structure. Stop talking about market structure, man. Don't get me into that scared voice. When I last is in the chat, I do, man. Do you like the tune, Vanessa? It's not yours, unfortunately, but you know, I just found this. I've been listening to this on loop for days, weeks. For me, the first sign we put a new low in the future is when we go below the bottom of 24, 25, and new confirmations when we put a lower high after that crash. Yeah, maybe that. I don't know. Confirmations are for, you know, people that, you know, do not understand, you know, market structure. I'm good. Holidaying. Holidaying. That's nice. That's nice. That's a nice way to put it. Over here. We did not even break this line over here. Maybe if you pull something like this over here, maybe there is some line over here, something like this. I mean, we didn't even break the 28.9. We didn't even break 28.9. We didn't even break 28.9. I put this on Telegram, but you know that was done on mobile phone. But we didn't even break 28.9. How can you be bearish, guys? How can you be bearish? How can you be bearish? And if this is, you know, if this is the kind of a fear people have, and let me look at the volume up here a little bit. I mean, there is no volume on this thing up here. This is 4 hourly up here. I mean, there is some volume up here. 4 hourly. Let's see 1 hourly. I mean, the volume was quite nice. Quite heavy, nice volume up here. Right now, it's just pulling back up again. Just pulling back up again. It's already over. It's already over. That's how fast these things goes, guys. That's how fast these things goes. That's how fast these things goes. So let's go a little bit, you know, 1 minute time frame up here. For whatever reason. Give or take. That's how this fail these things. I've been listening to Your Woman along with dozen of covers. Your Woman, isn't that sung by guys? If you want to have masculine power, you gotta listen to my, you know, you're getting, you know, I must say brainwashed, but you're getting, you know, subconsciously affected by, you know, chick music. Oh, White Town, yeah. So listen to something with power, like black metal or something like that. You know, it's gonna be good for you, man. It's gonna be good for you. So this over here, this actually looks, you know, I understand that people are in fear and stuff like that. Altcoins did drop down big time, but you know, the way I see it, these are, you know, buying opportunities. Doesn't matter what it is, still not broken through trends and stuff like that, right? You know, fear is for the weak. You know, weak money sells, strong money buys and stuff like that, right? Over here, we can actually, I think that it might be some kind of a divergences on the chart. Are there any kind of divergences on the chart? Up here, there is no divergence on the chart. Over here, it does look like there is divergence on the chart. Let's go to the 3-day time frame up here. Do we have divergence on this chart up here? Well, technically, there is divergence on the chart. This is V-chain for whatever reason. This goes down, this goes a little bit towards. There is slight divergence on the chart, at least on the 3-day chart up here. Let's see Theta up here. Do we have any kind of divergence on Theta up here? There is also slight divergence on Theta up here. This goes towards us. Yeah. So this move over here goes towards us. It goes towards us. This is 3-day chart. Let's see the 2-day chart up here as well. There is slight divergence, but you know, it's not enough to say anything up here. Weekly divergences are more interesting though. I was a little bit bullish on up here on Solana. On Solana, unfortunately, we are creating right now lower low. So over here we are high, over here we are lower low. So this is expanding. So we are getting into the mood up here for the you know, big move towards the upside up here. Let's see up here. Do we have any kind of line up here, give or take? I mean, it could be something like this over here, where actually, you know, there's nice support level up here. Let's not tapping that up there. Give or take. Buy XRPTLA. I listen to heavy metal for meditation. There you go. CSGO knows what's up. It's about. For once, buy the fear. I am almost all in. You saw my portfolio, man. There is almost no money to deploy. I got ETH that I want to do something with, but you know, it can still do 100%, so you know, whatever. But everything else, like, you know, maybe I do some 10x on stuff like after the stream. I'm gonna do after the stream. And yeah, there is this thing. Yes, today we were talking about. altcoins and stuff like that, and I've been watching, you know, did this thing dump down, and for example, MagicCraft is not on big exchanges, and it did not get affected by this dump. And I should assume that, you know, other coins that are, you know, low cap coins that are not on big exchanges, they are not getting, you know, getting wrecked by the they're not getting wrecked by this volatility right now. You can see here is on 1 hour time frame, there is no movement on RBC. Let's see, UMA I'm a little bit unsure about, but you know, it was one of these things. Where is up here? UMA went down actually 5%, so UMA is affected by the altcoin market, but there are definitely coins that should not be affected by the altcoin market. Which coin should that be? Like small altcoins. HBAR is already covering a little bit up here. HBAR came down to, you know, 0.66, came up to the resistance level. I'm actually looking at resistance level up here, 76, came all the way down to 66. Will try to, you know, go up here again. Kaspa up here, creating some kind of bottom down here. Kaspa didn't drop big time. 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour. Kaspa didn't drop, so maybe Kaspa is on the bottom, guys. Maybe Kaspa is on bottom. Lana said today buy Kaspa. Buy Kaspa. And there was almost bullish engulf. There was technically bullish engulfing candle over here, but he just hit this, you know, support level and just crushed towards downside. It's on daily time frame, so Kaspa is not yet on the 50 down here, but on the 4 hourly down here it's hit 200 moving average. Now there are two lines up here on Kaspa. I didn't mean to do that. You know, maybe something is over here, and the secondary is over here somewhere, and then you got this big one over here. There are a couple of lines up here that are very interesting. Something is up here, give or take. And right now you have this, you know, this move down over here that right now broke towards upside. So Kaspa might be on some kind of bottom down here, right? Actually, you're gonna try to, you know, go towards upside up here. Depends, because you didn't see this big, you know, dump on Kaspa. Kaspa is only down 2%. Let's try to, you know, when did Bitcoin start dropping down? Let me see up here. Exactly at 29.05, that was the big drop. And if you look at Kaspa up here, where's Kaspa? There is Kaspa. 20.05 over here. I mean, they did have a little bit move down over here. 2% move down, and it already recovered the almost entire thing, right? It went from over here. It already recovered the entire thing. So, you know, Kaspa is already recovered 100%. NG coin up here. There are definitely coins that did a big dumpy dump. 5.7%. It did recover 50% towards upside up here. Phantom went through the, you know, through everything. I got liquidated on my small long position up here. You can see that down here, and then over here there was some kind of liquidation, and once we actually went through that, we actually got liquidated, but it hit my line. I didn't touch this line down here, you know, it hit that on the dollar, and it's bouncing right now towards the upside. So the big question is, over here there was some line up here trying to hold whatever, but you know, there is that. And Bitcoin is already recovering, so we are looking at this 5-minute time frame up here, and the most interesting part up here right now, this 5-minute time frame, is the channel or whatever this is, right? So if this breaks again towards the upside up here, very, very good news, and the, you know, altcoin season starts. On the other hand, if it breaks down here, we might expect some kind of you know, bigger pattern to play out, before we actually figure out where this is gonna go. Bigger pattern to play out. Evening, I'm going to zero now. Not yet, man. Makamon, not yet. We are not going to zero just yet, but it looks good. I know a lot of people are, you know, you know, what are you gonna say? A lot of people are edge of their chair because, you know, Michael Burry just, you know, shorted the market, and people cannot read lines. They don't understand what's happening. You know, so they are in fear. They are definitely 100% in fear, while we are here sitting and just like, yeah, spring, woohoo, you know, altcoin season, here we come. And the people are like, dude, we just dumped 6%, it's going down to 0, crypto is dead, you know, Bitcoin ETF's coming, you know. By the way, Bitcoin ETF, first ETF just got launched in Europe, and you know, like I told you, once these, you know, ETFs start launching, that's the, you know, bull top. Fortunately for us, it's only one of the few, you know, many. So, but when I would say when BlackRock and Citadel and Fidelity ETFs get launched, that's the bull market top. But no, We good, guys. We good. We good. We like the moves. We even though we are going, you know, down up here, and you know, we ask ourselves all the time, like, man, like if it wants dump, like it should dump, it should dump, it should dump. And over here it did dump, but you know, it just came down to these previous levels. It's been down, curving up here. So we're gonna see how this will react right now. We're gonna see a reaction. We are looking at this 5-minute time frame up here. And if this 5-minute time frame breaks towards upside up here, I think, you know, we good. So there are of course other lines that needs to be broken up here. This is one of the first up here. There are definitely bigger lines, but you know, this over here it did break, and then there should be a line up here. Somewhere over here, something like this over here, right? So we are looking for these two moves right now. The first move is you know, out up here, and the second move is up there, and then the third move is up to, you know, 46k. three moves up to the 46k. I hope I'm not getting you too bullish, guys, and stuff like that, right? I hope I'm not getting you too bullish, because you know, for whatever reason we can go down, but you know, we know what we're doing. And if it goes down, just remember, not financial advice. But we like the dump. I was actually expecting the dump, because I was asking myself, how can we pump without a spring? I was asking myself, how can we not pump? And if you remember back here, if you go to the 4-hourly time frame, I was saying already back here, okay guys, this is the spring. This spring, now we go towards the upside up here, right? And we started doing that, and nope, not yet. And right now we are doing this secondary spring. So if this goes up here again, I'm still gonna go say like this is the spring, right? Because we are waiting for the spring. We are waiting for the spring to actually pump us towards the 46k. It's very rarely the price does, you know, this up here and goes towards upside. And there is so much, you know, shorting and stuff like that, right? So they wanna increase the volatility and get it moving, right? Because right now the price is not moving. You know, people are shorting, people are longing. There's 50-50. Right now you can look at the markets as 50-50%. 50-50%, you know, longs versus shorts. Let's assume it's 50-50% long versus shorts. Now, how do you move this in one or other direction? Well, you get volatility. People are shorting and the people are longing, and then the price starts slowly moving into one direction until it breaks up towards one side, or you know, goes towards the other side. But in whichever side it goes and gets some kind of a short squeeze or a long squeeze, all of these other people need to FOMO in right now, and all of these other people need to FOMO in, and all of these people, if it goes towards upside, need to get, you know, close their position, so you're getting a short squeeze, and then they need to FOMO in. And in the other case, if it starts going down, all of these people towards upside, you know, they need to FOMO in, and you know, they're gonna get the, you know, a long squeeze, and we get, you know, people moving. So that's how you get these, you know, big moves when price is just consolidating very heavily. The price needs to have a distinct move into one or either side. The price needs to have a distinct move in one or other side, and only then, when all traders and everybody else is convinced that, you know, now is the time, and then, you know, comes to some kind of resistance level and then breaks that, it's pretty much over, right? The same thing goes towards downside. Once it comes down here and breaks that, it's pretty much over, right? But we are not there just yet. Where we are right now is that altcoins are in deep dump, and the way we see it is that this is the spring, altcoin spring towards the upside. I say we might continue to crab. Don't, man, no, that's the worst position. The even worse thing than going, you know, up or down is the sideways move. I got a little bit of fun in the dip, but I respond immediately, double down. Also in Kaspa long since morning. Nice, very nice. I didn't respond to anything. I'm very, you know, late when it comes to responding to stuff. So there is that. Oh, gotta have more milk. So we are waiting for this 5-minute time frame. And unfortunately, we are not yet, you know, neither out or down. It's right now getting rejected by the top up here. Let's see what Ethereum is doing. Ethereum is actually going very steeply towards the upside over here. So this move down here a little bit in a consolidation up here might actually be the case. And then we're gonna see if this just, you know, does this and, you know, continues going towards the upside. Because it can be, you know, although it doesn't look bad right now, it can become bad very, very fast. So when should this become bad? How would you declare bad? So there is the daily close down here. is daily close. Yes, this is on Ethereum daily close. So if you start going towards downside up here without any kind of divergence and stuff like that, that could, you know, turn ugly pretty fast, right? On Bitcoin down here, right, if you start going below the support levels, that could turn out ugly pretty fast, right? But yeah, the uglier it gets, the more volume you get. I actually have a better buying opportunity, because when it comes to going long, it is all about fear. The more fear, the bigger the pump. The more fear, the more successful long trade is gonna be, right? The bigger the fear, the higher it can actually go. So going even more towards downside up here might actually serve the purpose of crashing altcoins even more towards downside, and then we have a big move towards upside, right? Because the trend is not broken, and the trend is your friend until the fat lady sings. And the trend is not broken yet. Are we going all the way down to the trend? Because a lot of people are looking at these levels down here, right? 28.1. A lot of people are looking at those levels thinking that, yeah, we're gonna go to the trend line for whatever reason. And I think that, I mean, that could happen, But we said that down below, we do not want to close the weekly below the 20 moving average. We do not want to close the weekly below 20 moving average. And over here on the weekly time frame, we are also getting rejected by this, you know, this 10 moving average, because if we start going towards downside over here, that could turn ugly pretty fast, because then happens this 50-50 move that I just talked about. A lot of these long positions are gonna start closing, then you get a long squeeze, and then you go into the capitulation phase. So we're losing critical support, a monthly level. No, monthly we have a doji, but this is monthly level, 29.2, yeah. So yeah, we lost, technically we lost that, but it's still monthly, you know, it's still monthly candle, so, you know, still 16 days left. So let's not rush into things when it comes to monthly candles. Whales are really trying to shake us out with this much fun and boredom. You know, this next move will be one to remember. The next move will be big, and like we said, doesn't matter whether this goes towards downside or towards the upside. It really doesn't matter where this goes, but the next move will be big. We are hoping that the next move is towards upside. We are majorly bullish on this channel towards upside, but if the move is towards downside, it's still gonna be big. It's still gonna be volatile moves, although we are betting on the upside more than downside. 10k candle incoming. Maybe. The 5-minute time frame up here is still not doing anything, you know, so it takes a little bit a while. Are altcoins pulling back? Let's see up here, hourly time frame up here, just, you know, quickly to see. They're not actually pulling back that much, or they are very slow, because besides Casta, they are not pulling very much. Rune is up like big time, man. Rune had a, you know, Rune just continues pumping, man. Rune doesn't care, but it's up already, you know, whatever number this is, 76%. Near. Let's see hourly time for hourly candles up here. You can see up here, it's not just yet. It might take a little bit while though. It might take a little bit while for something to happen. It might take a little while. I'm most interested in how this is gonna play out, because I've seen these moves, you know, go down here, tap something down here, and then, you know, again go towards the upside, and then do zigzag. Wow. And then do, you know, zigzag move, and then, you know, break up here and whatever. I also see him do this move to go down here and then go towards the outside. There's definitely ways they can actually play out, but first legit, you know, move is either up here or down here. This is the first legit move, so that's what we're looking for. If it starts breaking towards downside, you might see altcoins as well, you know, do another dip. On the other hand, if this, you know, midline over here, for example, then this actually managed to climb towards the upside, you will see altcoins actually do the big move towards the upside. But yeah, I'm not worried. Everything's nice. See you in a month. This is not the bottom. I'm going to leave for a month or so. Mladen went on vacation, and the same day Mladen comes back from vacation, we get volatility back. Mladen took volatility with him to vacation and was like, no, you're not gonna trade while I'm gone. And then he comes back and volatility hits him. I mean, who's crashing the market over and over? We gotta stop selling such tiny gains and help build the price up. Yeah, Jamie, you do that. with your, you know, 50 bucks, and I'll do that with my 50 bucks. And if, you know, all 65 people that are live right now do that with 50 bucks, we just might push the price 0.02% up. Maybe, you know, for 3 seconds before they, you know, push it back down. Yeah, me and you, Jamie, we don't have any power in this space, unfortunately. I only have 49 bucks, sorry guys. So unfortunately, Jamie, me and you have no power in this space. And however this plays out, we are at the mercy of the whales, unfortunately. Some kind of bottom down here, some kind of lines up here, those lines are broken up here. We are going to retest up here. And still it's holding up here, still it's holding. Doesn't matter how you draw this line. But there was another line up here, there was another line. Let me see this part over here on small time frames. See, everything works out. Everything works out. So we're just stepping the line. We're not yet below the line. Now, you know, breaking the line and going even more towards the downside, that can happen. Unfortunately, that can happen. But you know, if that happens, there will be another emergency live stream. But there is no emergency live stream over here. The only reason we are, you know, having live stream right now is, you know, to chill and have fun. Thanks for the hearts. To chill and have fun. And there is no emergency live stream right now. So it's only, you know, you know, to tell you guys that I'm not worried. Everything looks nice and dandy, and maybe just this line up here. There is definitely some kind of line somewhere that's getting broken up here. Let's see horizontal levels. Let's go to the monthly time frame. Just drawing, you know, these horizontal levels. Now this horizontal level is important, but you know, it's getting broken a little bit. There are 3 important horizontal levels up here. These are, you know, horizontal important levels. Now weekly levels over here. Do I have a weekly? No, I don't have a weekly line. Your weekly line. It's blue. The weekly line is blue. Okay, the weekly line. There's also a weekly line up here. This weekly line. And we get it down here. You know, weekly support levels. So right now we are sitting at these, you know, 29 levels support over here. We also got a moving averages. What are the moving averages? You know, 10, 20 moving average up here. So we are around that zone. We cannot say it's broken because we still have 5 days left on the weekly time frame. But you know, this area has been holding nicely, and right now what we are doing, we are into the same area. So this area is still not, you know, broken. It's still holding very nicely. You know, people are, you know, trying to, you know, push this up, you know, once time, push up 2 times, maybe even 3 times, maybe third time is the charm. But if it starts breaking on the downside, over here, yeah, we shall re-examine, and there is probably some other lines, some other hopium line. But I said this before, I'm saying again, when price tries to, you know, break down so many times and if it kind of fails, you know, it might just be a very, you know, bullish move. This looks nice, this looks nice. We can wait a little bit. The basics sometimes are the best. The basics. The basics. The milk is so good. Let's see other coins, guys. Let's see other coins. What are we gonna look at right now? Let's see Matic, because somebody was interested in Matic. Not interested, but you know. Let's see if these, you know, coins right now are gonna drop down, right? Are these coins gonna drop down? Depends on which line you actually look at, but it's so overextension up here, something like it. You see up here, it still has a little bit more room to go towards the downside if it wants to do that. Weekly, you know, weekly trend line over here is very low. Support level on the weekly down there. But it came very close. How much was that off of the support level? 4% off of the support level. Are we gonna have another move down into the support level? Depends. This is also a channel over here. Even though it's curving a little bit up here, it's still a channel. So we can draw the channel down here. And this stops up here, give or take. It should actually go a little bit more towards the downside over here. Something like this. It's still channeling. So this stump actually came from the top side towards the downside. So this is actually very good. Let me explain something to you. When you have some kind of pattern, right? and you have a maybe big down from over here towards downside, very fast. This is actually a very good thing because it's very hard to just continue dumping towards downside unless there is some kind of news that just kill the price. But oftentimes this is actually a very good thing. If you go slowly towards downside and then you start tapping and then you break, this is actually very bad, right? So fast moves into the support levels are actually good. So fast moves from the top to the bottom into the support levels are actually good. So this looks actually good, right? And I think a lot of other coins might have actually done that. There was expanding musical instrument that actually broke towards downside over here, which is not actually good. But this is daily, just last part up here. So it might be coming to the next support level down here. But see, it is a very fast move. I mean, this move up here on it's 8.5% move, and this happened in a 5-minute time frame or something like that, right? Let's see up here, down here. That's like 9% move in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes. 35 minutes. And these big fast moves, they often are failing to get about below the support. You don't want to see these kind of moves below, breaking the support and going down, but getting rejected by the resistance and then doing a 10% move down is not actually that bad. It's not actually bad. So the logic here is when you have a resistance support and you go up to the resistance, have a big fat bad move down, the big supports are gonna actually probably hold it because it's overextensions. The fear is already kicked in on the support level and you might basically just bounce. So that is the logic behind that, right? But the big problematic moves when it can come down support and then drop, right? So over here on OP we did that. We did the big fat drop, but only on this last part. So over here was some kind of expanding musical instrument, and you came down to the support level and you had a big fat drop. This was bad. But if you look at the entire part over here, this is not actually bad because it's still holding the on the support level down there, right? So only this last part. There's always some kind of pattern somewhere, right? That breaks down and stuff like that, right? You can see also up here. Then I was expanding musical instrument up here. This actually broke. Big fat move, fast move down. Often this fast move down, it doesn't break. It bounces and then it goes back down and then it breaks, right? So the very first move does not break the support level when it goes way too fast into that support level. Have you looked at Shiba yet, good sir? Jay? No, I have not looked at Shiba. The basics sometimes are the best. When the new moon do not. Oh, do we have? Yeah, 16 August. Oh, there's a new moon. Unfortunately, guys, there's a new moon. Unfortunately, we have a new moon. Tomorrow, there is a new moon. But this is a super moon, and I should assume that the next moon over here. Oh, this is optimism. I was wondering about that. This is the new moon over here. So this is the super moon. So this is the super moon, and the next super moon up here is on the 21st of August. This is also a super moon. So we got two super moons over here, and in between over here, just over here, we got a new moon that's gonna shake us out, and then towards the upside. I was thinking about these super moons. Are they actually are they actually pump signals or bottom signals? Because if they're bottom signals, like I think they are, they just might indicate, okay, this is the range, this is some kind of bottom. There is that. The price doesn't want to fall down on full moons, super moons, because that's bad luck. I'm falling at clever rejection as well, so let's see what happens. I've become a lot of quality this month. Good for you, man. 29.2 to enter a short. 29.2. It went down to 29. It went down to 29, so 29.2 is just up here. You want to enter short when it hits 29.2. Yeah, I'm sure about that. I'm unsure about that. Anyways, guys, what time is it? We've been streaming for 50 minutes for whatever reason, and although the stream was very uninteresting, there is a lot of volatility on the chart. And we need to see how this plays out over the night. I think we need to see how how these moves plays out over the night, especially this 5-minute channel. This is the most interesting part right now, and it seems like it's going down to the bottom of it again. But it's gonna take a little bit while before we actually get something that's crucial. That said, make sure to have notifications on, because there just might be an emergency video if something, you know, crucial should happen. But I don't consider it dump crucial. I consider it, you know, dump, you know, scare dump, buy the dip dump, fear dump, whatever kind of dump you want to call it. You know, it's not, and I mean, even up here it's holding the goddamn support. Like, how can you be bearish, right? Even this last part up here is just, you know, on support line. So we haven't even broken. I mean, when you first break that, I mean, you might think it's gonna go down big time. Can this happen? But until it happens, I'm gonna keep my bullishness, because there are definitely signs that, you know, we are bullish. Anyway, I'll keep you posted tomorrow. And we'll see how this played out in the long term. What is the line? So, you know, it's still just channeling towards the downside. It's still just this boring, you know, this started in June, July, August right now. It's gonna go almost into September with consolidation part up here. Man, this is just so annoying, And this sideways motion is so bad. So hopefully this goes down to something like, you know, 28.4, and then, you know, bounces up here. We need to get out, you know, all of these long positions, so that's good. You know, we need to get people to shorting and get out all of the weekends before the price can actually go up to 46k. Enjoy the night, guys. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna, you know, maybe buy XRP. Have a nice day. Where's my outro? Links below, guys. Links below.
Possible to determine any sign of intelligence yet. It acts more as a reflex. One neuron you're alive, two removing. crucial part of our philosophical reflection we have today. Can we therefore conclude that humans are concerned more with having than being?